My name is Tony Harper. I would like to say that this is magical. A lot of people have mentioned that they're surprised that we have so many people here. This bud has always had a great memory. It hasn't changed and won't change. It's great to see all of you here. Jerry Smith right here is his friend Victor Calderon Primo. I haven't seen for years. It's just great to see you guys. Thank you for coming.
Victor Calderon, I cry easily, so I'm very, very jolly.
You don't hear him talking about her feet. And I cry awful easy too. This was my wife June, and it was very, very nice to see all you here again.
I'm Salvador España, and after almost 50 years, I'm back in the valley. I swore I'd never come back.
It's really been a pleasure coming back here and seeing all. It's trying to get emotional, but it's really nice to see all the guys that people.
I'm Luis Espinosa. I always told Primo, when you're a Primo on the field, with the Primo, this was a unique bunch of guys. There hasn't been a nucleus of guys like this. We played them at Sandlot. We played with Primo until 10 o'clock at night when they turned the lights off. And I sit at home and pull out this stuff. Cheers, Mom. Thank you.
Here, saying the wrong thing, but so many nice things that they said. I'm going to sit down right now. Garcia, my wife Lucy, is there. And I drove 12, 13 hours to be here for my father. That month because I haven't seen like 3 months in a year. Carlos and yes, we know that each other for kindergarten. So I mean, I have to say anything. You're all my brothers. Happy to be here.
I'm John Salot. Yes, I'm very happy to be here.
Antonio Garcia, go. I just want to echo what Luis said, and maybe that's why we're so unique. All of us used to play football. On Saturday, we jumped the fence, played football, and emulate the guys we thought were really good, you know, like Yoke and all those guys. And then we played in the park, and we had a baseball league. We call it the Sunday League. That's why we call it the Sunrise League. We always try to emulate, but I think most of all of us, I think we all grew up together. And then some of us cheated on our age, Casanova, but we all grew up together. Everybody, it was the east side, the kite, and then we all meet at Rockwood, one school, we meet at Rockwood, and we just, I don't know, it was always magical. We knew we'd steal the fox to get in, sneak, all that stuff.
Okay, I'm Primo Villalón. I'm very pleased to be here. I hope a lot of you know that I live in the country. I live in Canada, and I do have a passport now. So when I showed it, we have American customs in Canada, he said, purpose of the trip? I said, the reunion. I said, University of reunion. I said, no, high school. High school reunion? You're going to Calexico? I said, not only that, so now you're going to high school reunion. It's just a team. It's a bunch of buddies. He said, you're crazy. So, and I want to add that tomorrow is UCLA. I love it.
This is my wife, Charlene. Very happy to be here with friends. Thank you.
I'm Jerry Smith. Captain Jerry Smith. General. I just played with a bunch that is hard to describe. They gave everything they could. It is just a pleasure to be here and enjoy the company.
My name is George Spear. I wasn't quarterback, but I got hurt. Substitute took over.
have, I go by everybody else. He was great, believe me. And my big accomplishment, by the way, is having given a name to one famous person here. I'll go over.
Many skills, and in all our lives, before we die, there's always something that we can look back at and say that something is special. My coming to Calexico and playing football, being in the community, and having such a warm experience with all of the fine people in this community, especially the football players, is something that I will go to my grave remembering. It's very, very special. And I'm very thankful to Victor for making it possible for me to hear his news. And I'm emotional too, because this is a very special occasion to me. Met a lot of fine people. People who I will always know, people who I will always cherish. People who, when I think about you in terms of what you represented, I feel a tremendous sense of self-worth. And I want to thank you for having given me that opportunity. A very special opportunity. Thank you very much.
I'm Israel Kozel, and I graduated in '49. Occasionally, when I go through my picture albums, I relive that year 48 because I have pictures and programs from every game. If I couldn't get it, I would ask my brother or my sister. And I had hoped to bring these because I mentioned to Mike that I had the programs from the 48 season, including the getting human. It was 41-0. Johnny Miller ran over us. And I mean, really ran over. And I do one guy that I occasionally needle. I retired from San Diego Community College. And one of our nemesis works at Southwestern with my son, Tony Hernandez. I don't know if you remember. Tony played for Central. And every chance I had to visit my son at Southwestern, I reminded Tony of the 2 thrashings we gave him, especially when Ernie Chavez, who was my cousin, 2 years before it thumped us, I think, 50-0. They could, to this day, Tony did not accept or believe we won that year. So I get an opportunity to relive that year because I have programs and pictures. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to come up with it because my wife has moved everything again. But anyway, I talked to people and I told them what team that was. I mentioned it to Will at Castle Park High School that I live across the street because her parents are from Hopeville. And I used to jest with them. I said, let's go to Hopeville, you guys. Go get some carrots, go to the Hopeville Carrot Carnival. And I saw her this week. And she said, when are you going to Hopeville? And I said, well, I'm not going to, I'm going to Calexico this year. And she said, what are you going to do that? You know, people tell you that's not how they respond. You're not going to do that. They're honoring the class of the football team because we won the championship. And I got a chuckle out of her because she said, when was that, Mr. Coze? Was that 1800 and something? It's only been 50 years, so, you know, I look at the newspaper, the game results, and I'm kind of disappointed because I don't see any game results in the Tribune, but I see Imperial and I see Bill. Certainly I can see somebody from Calexico opponent scores. Again, guys, it's a pleasure to see you guys all. I wish we looked and appeared like that 48. Unfortunately, time marches on.
To be here and really proud to represent my dad. Daddy was a man's man. He loved his sport. It didn't matter what sport. He fished, he hunted, and he chased women. We all know
That's a good sport.
He was a good-looking man, and the women loved him. And one of the first things that I can remember as a little girl, backing up, most of you didn't even know that he had 2 daughters. And that's pretty funny. That would have ruined his single status, I guess. Anyhow, my first recollection, I guess, that I really got to know my dad, I was about 6 years old, and I took him to Mass with me. And it was either Thanksgiving or Christmas. And he was in the Navy. He had his uniform on. He was a CPO. And he walked in the door, and you know how quiet Catholic Church is, especially back then. He goes, Jesus Christ, I hope the roof doesn't fall in. And I laughed, and I just about died. But that was it. He had a very colorful language.
We all know that. We know about it.
He could have a quick temper, and at the same time he could forgive you just quick. The players. And he truly has a soft spot in his heart for all of you. I've heard over the years your names mentioned many times, and I'm so happy to see faces to put to those names. I want you to know that they died in '93 in Longview, Washington, and at his service we played I Did It My Way. And if any of you have any questions about Daddy, I'll be happy to answer. Thanks again for inviting me here.
To where the color blue and gold of UCLA as he was an All-American there. And now we go over to public recognizer, master of ceremony, John Smith, as they make the introductions about 10 years apart.
And fullback and captain of the team, Gary Smith. Calexico Bulldog Football Champions.
As the 1948 squad is played out to midfield as John Moreno, the flicker counter, and your voice of the Calexico Bulldogs, bringing proper recognition and tribute to 1948 squad.
Leading the state players of the 48 team, Benny Zamudio, Bill Young, Sir Thomas, assistant coach, and head coach Earl A. Parker, and Willis Ward. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1948 team, let's hear it one more time.